Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. That's a great name, by the way.
Yeah. Uh, okay. So Verifeye, it's a AI-powered social engineering and phishing detection, helps users identify and prevent online detection, and helps users prevent like scams using AI.
All right.
So Verifeye is a web-based cybersecurity application that helps users analyze suspicious messages and URLs for phishing and social engineering um, using like artificial intelligence. It combines user provided context, structured security questions, and AI driven risk analysis
All
in
right.
order to deliver like clear, actionable safety guidance and
And
app features. So we have message analysis, like it can analyze messages from like email, SMS, social media, and more. Any messages really, and AI powered phishing and social engineering detection, interactive yes or no surveys with follow up details. So if the user says like yes, they can more specifically tell what they're referring to. Risk levels, so it'll like um, they'll rank the message from low, medium to high, and it'll
understood.
also give like an overall risk score from 0 to 100, so the user really knows like how how uh threatening the threat is, and it also highlights suspicious phrases so the user knows what they're dealing with, and it has a built-in URL phishing checker, so like there's a specific link that the user wants to check. They
Mm-hmm.
can use that checker and like just paste the link there, and it'll also give like the risk levels, risk score, and like what the user should do next,
Got it.
and overall everything you need to know for that scenario. And yeah, so it also provides like personalized recommendations and next steps.
Hmm.
So for the architecture, the front end, we have the Streamlit web interface with user inputs, survey, and results display. For the back end, we have Google Gemini AI um, with Python and prompt-based like cybersecurity analysis. And for security, to keep the API key secure, we used Streamlit secrets. So like no sensitive data would be stored permanently,
Understood.
and like the API key wouldn't be like available to the public, so it can stay secure. And for the flow, we have user input to AI analysis to structured results.
Okay. Got it.
So for user workflow, basically, the user pastes a suspicious message or email, and then they select like which type of message, and they use a slider to show like their concern level,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're prompted to a quick survey. So this is to get like metadata for like the AI model to be more accurate about the detection. So we have like multiple questions which help AI be more accurate. And then once the user is finished filling out everything, they can click analyze message, and then the user receives like risk levels, suspicious indicators, and like recommended actions.
Okay. Got
So
it.
yeah.
May I know what factors the AI exactly uses for to check whether a link or message is malicious or not?
There's a prompt for it. So we use prompt engineering. So we said you are a cybersecurity analysis, and
Okay.
then we gave it like all the details from we started with the message. So this is the message, and we stored that in a variable, and then each of these like questions or answers to the questions are stored in a variable. So that gets
All
put in the prompt, and it's given to the AI model. Like for example, they say, "Do you know the sender?" Then we will have like in the prompt, user does not know sender based off like what the input from the user is, and for
got it.
all the questions like that.
Hmm.
so the AI is able to use that information.
All
Yeah.
right.
And then this is also the URL checker where they can paste a separate link.
Got it.
So impact of the app, basically it helps users avoid scams and like identity theft,
Mm.
and it improves cybersecurity awareness, and like it reduces human error. As I said, it's like the number one cause of like breaches, and like it's a big threat. So and it's also accessible to non-technical users, which is great, and it encourages safer online behavior in real time.
Got it.
So possible expansions, a Chrome extension for like instant scanning. So let's say like someone opens up their email and they have an extension, they can already like detect it through that process. Like it'll already be open. So whenever that extension is running, it'll be able to detect anything. So the user can be very safe from threats. And also another thing is, instead of the user having to paste everything manually, we could have like screenshot image based. So like they could just take a picture of it or just send a screenshot through a Dropbox, and chat history, so they could like see the previous chats.
Understood.
And also like downloading a report would help too, like if they want to save a report so they can see it or send it to other people. Uh,
Okay.
so the tech stack for Verifeye, we used Python, Streamlit for like the front end UI, Google Gemini AI for analysis engine, and prompt engineering for the prompt and structured risk evaluation through the information the user gives, and Streamlit secrets for the secure API management.
Got it.
Yeah, that's all I have for presentation. So
Nicely presented. I got an idea as to what the model exactly does. So yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Do you have a demonstration ready with you?
yeah, I have.
We'll continue with that.
Yeah,
You said you are interested in cybersecurity, right?
yeah.
So do you prefer to be on the attacking side on the red team or to be on the defensive side? What would you say?
Uh, I mean, uh, defending side, but like in order to defend, you also need to some sort of like attack. Like
Yeah,
in a lot of companies, you need to kind of try to attack like their security to see and find different like weaknesses. That's also kind of part of defending. So it's kind
yeah,
of like both.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
fine. Yeah, you can continue.
So first, the user can put their name just for like a more personalized like analysis kind of, and then over here's the main part where the user inputs the message or email.
Hmm.
So I just got one from my spam email, just a random one. So I just paste it here, um, and then I choose the message type. So this is an email. How concerned am I? So I could just put like 1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
For this one, I think I'll just put 4 because I'm not that concerned. Then, how did you receive this email? You can just say email or email from computer. It really depends what the user thinks of it. And do you know the sender? So for me, I don't know the sender, but if the user does, they can just click yes, and then they can say who the sender is. So this function helps with like instead of the user having to type in no or yes, and like instead of the question saying do you know the sender, and if yes, specifically who is it, it's much more like it looks a lot better in the UI when the user has the option like yes or
Yeah,
no, and then they can specifically like um say who the sender is. And
got
that's
it.
also for all of these, like most of these questions they have that.
Mm.
So do you have an account with the claim company? See here, you
Understood.
can also do that.
Yes.
I'll just do no for that. And then have you taken any action already? So I can say yes. And And say I've clicked a link to the home page because there's a link in that message where what and when they paste the message once so the actual link like it's somewhere you can find it. So it's hyperlinked. So it's over here, but the AI will be able to read it. It's where it says Smartmore College. And I can say I've clicked the link to that homepage and they'll know. And then have you communicated with the sender before? You
Let's
can
go with no.
say yes, and then like describe what previous communication. I can say so. This is like for an email from a college, so I can say like maybe interest in college and or info, something like that. Um, Device used, like phone or laptop. I could say laptop in the region, so United States. And then the user clicks analyze message and they get all the information and analysis, like a structured analysis.
Mhm.
So one thing I want to add in the future, like when I click analyze, it kind of just it's not very like it'd be nice to have like a spinner so it shows like a circle and like the amount of time it'll take, like
Yeah.
estimated time. So it might be like helpful to users. That's like a
Mhm.
small thing. Um, so here's like the analysis, um, the tactics used, the indicators for like phishing, suspicious links,
Mhm.
uh, requests for information, and the overall risk is a medium, given by this like social engineering. Phishing risk is high, and this is mainly because they use like kind of like click here to confirm your information, like urgent stuff, like do this as soon as possible, stuff like that.
Right.
Um, and then this overall risk score out of 100, 75. So that's like, yeah, that's kind of medium.
Mhm.
Uh, then they also have the highlight suspicious phrases. So user knows like how the AI kind of came to this conclusion. Uh, and then there's also clear next steps you can take. So also the user, they learn from it and they know what to do next. And also they don't like, they'll know what to do for like other emails like this. And then there's also, so that's all for like the social, like the main part of it, but also on the sidebar, you have a URL checker just simply for like a URL that the
Mhm.
like without like whole message, just the URL that they want to check. So I can just paste a URL, and then the AI model will check after I click check URL. The same thing with like the spinner thing with estimated time could also be applied here for
Yeah.
possible expense in the future. So it says risk level medium,
Mhm.
why is risky or safe, the safe aspects of it, the risky aspects, which helps the user a lot.
Got it.
Um, like recommended actions. It's kind of the same similar analysis to this part where they paste the full message, but
Yep.
just in as part of like the URL checker part.
Mhm. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.